know it was an accident.
I didn't do anything. I was going up the stairs like a normal person, and you jumped down right on top of me. I am taking zero blame for this. If you try to give me the slightest bit of blame for this, I will end you where you stand.
I'm not giving you blame. I'm not giving you blame.
I'm making sure.
I know it was an accident.
You falling was an accident. Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing
I'm actually going to be back one more time.
One more time?
Be funny without me for 10 seconds.
But Dustin, how?
I mean, we haven't even started yet.
But Dustin, how? Without Dustin, what can I do?
Yell at me for something I probably did wrong.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah?
No, I see how you bicker with Fanning, and I was like, there's no way I'm allowing that to happen.
What do you mean that you're not allowing that to happen? If we're talking about with the last thing, I don't blame you for that at all. I never was going to. I said, did you just because I was just baffled at
I know,
situation.
but you see, you don't understand. I was protecting you from me. Is what I was doing.
Okay.
I'm like, because you were a few words away from leaving this plane of existence.
Oh my goodness.
And I was just making sure I was protecting you.
No, I was just baffled as to the circumstances that just happened. Because I was trying to drop down to help you because I'd already helped Zach get out of that area. So then I thought I heard a head say, "Help me." And then I looked down and saw your head and was like, oh, Matt must have been asking me for help.
Finally did it. Wait, that's a cosmetic?
I probably switch headphones halfway through, but whatever.
I want that.
Only halfway through?
And what do you mean we haven't started yet? We just talk, that's when we start.
Well, yeah, but
we had a call time?
No, but we hadn't. It's not like we were in the middle of talking about something. You know what I mean?
Listen, Craig's in here. When I say talk, you talk, and that's when we start.
Damn, hey, you know what? Hey, you know what?
So pushy.
You know what? I like it. I like this.
That's all I can say. If Craig's here, then we're going.
Yeah, Dustin, put him in his place.
Damn. I already had everyone else putting me in my place. Now Dustin is? Damn.
Two things, actually. If Craig's here and if I'm looking at a video game. And that means we're going.
I just find it insane how I died and Matt's yelling at me, so. But whatever.
Because you were about to say you didn't.
I was not.
Yes, you were. I know. I saw it and I heard it.
But there's a difference between me saying you did not and me actively blaming you for what happened.
No, that's what I'm saying, man. I was making sure you didn't say it because if you did,
you.
I know. But think of it from my perspective. Okay, either you weren't gonna say it and it's all fine, or you were about to say it and then I would go to jail for manslaughter.
Mike, back me up here.
I was protecting you from me.
This is Rob the Gamer.
I was protecting you from me, Rob.
Anyway.
If you had any plan of saying, I'll say you were, but if you had any plan on saying something about it, I was gonna make sure you didn't. That way, I didn't need to Danganronpa you.
Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure I'm protecting you from me. It's like a thing abusive partners say. I guess we can
no,
past that.
This is an abusive relationship on that.
I was protecting you from me.
Hell,
you know how I get it.
You know how I get
how I get it. Oh my god!
I just don't think.
Dustin, I tried to get out of the relationship. He gave me a black eye.
You said you hit the door.
He fell down. He fell down the stairs into the doorknob at the bottom of the stairs.
So, anyways, about this bingo board.
No, fuck.
Yeah, let's get away from this conversation. It's bingo board time.
All right.
Should I start just by reading the list real quick, or you want to say what you want to say?
You can read the list, and then I'll say what I'm going to say.
Okay. So what we have, from top to bottom, on my list at least.
And these are the goals from last year, specifically.
Correct, yes. Because we got ongoing bingo board, and then we update it as needed.
Yes.
We got horror game announced, technical difficulty, secret goal, which last year was someone saying something along the lines of what just happened. I was doing my roles.
Oh, that is what it was.
Yeah, that's
because we were all in. Yeah, definitely not. New TV show / movie adaptation trailer, Elder Scrolls 6 announcement, Reggie appearance, game title is mispronounced, redundant not actual gameplay, chat disappoints us, one game wins 4 awards, hype trailer for mobile game, bizarre celebrity appearance, Pal World mentioned, Fluke Guy shows up, underdog wins, unexpected game gets re-release / remaster, group gets genuinely angry, Imagine Dragons, the band, new Among Us update, Silk Song mentioned, VTuber spotting, unexpected DLC, Muppets, unexpected collab, and Ridiculous Sim announced.
Very cool.
Here's what I'm gonna say, okay? Mm-hmm. Looking this over, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 goals on here that have been a part of all three times we've done this. 11 goals, okay?
Okay.
My thought is if it has gone 3 for 3 on either missing or getting it, then it should be cut. If it hasn't happened once in the 3 times, then I think that means that it's not going to happen. And if it's happened all 3 times, then I think it's just a 100% guarantee. I also conversely think that if it happened 1 or 2 times, but did not happen every time, then it should 100% stay. Because that makes it a good goal.
I don't know, because I feel like even some of the ones that didn't happen are still just good goals to have for a bingo board.
Well, there's only one that we had 3 times and hasn't happened once.
Then why get rid of it?
Because I don't... If no new TV show or movie trailer happened, and I don't even know if we've seen other trailers and stuff, like, I don't think it's something that it's ever going to happen, because...
Is that really something that you feel is so unlikely?
I'm just...
It's still a thing that can happen at the Game Awards. Whether or not it has happened statistically, I don't think is that important.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
I mean, we can discuss on each individual one. It'll be a different story for each one. I feel like if we go to each one individually, we can kind of discuss how important it is, whether or not it's happened or not, or whether or not it has happened.
Yeah, because I mean, to me, and I think I've said this every year, so I feel like I'm a little broken record. But like, to me, the thing about a bingo board is every goal has a chance of happening. And even before we did the bingo, has any video game, TV show, or movie been announced at Game Awards?
Well, it's a trailer announced. So if there was like a new trailer for a thing that was already announced, that also counts. Is what we added to
Does it?
Yeah. Well, at least we added that last year.
Okay, if we added that last year, then I'm fine with it staying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
so the statistics aren't perfect on all of these.
Yeah. Anecdotally, I don't have anything for Game Awards, but the example I can think of was the Nintendo Direct when I think it was Zach in Discord. We posted the thing that said that there was a Nintendo Direct happening. Someone had said, "Does that mean we might get news for Mario movie?" And then he was like, no, that can't happen because it says games in the thing. And then it happened. Right? So, like, I think if your logic is that it's something that can happen, then just because it hasn't happened the past 3 times doesn't mean it's like a rule. I don't think we can extrapolate that there is like a rule for Game Awards that they don't do show announcements just because it hasn't happened the past 3 years. I think it still applies.
I do agree with you. Like, there is a chance of it happening. I do agree. But, like, forgetting even just, like, the, our bingo board in general. Like, do we know of any time where a new trailer did get shown at the Game Awards?
Yeah, that's why we had it on there last year.
Okay.
Because it happened multiple times, and we thought it was silly that wouldn't have counted on the previous definition, which was just a brand new IP. Not IP, but you know what I mean.
Okay. The only thing I would say then is let's just slightly reword it, because when I just read it, when it's, I'm trying to think of what I mean. Instead of it saying like new TV show / movie adaptation trailer, maybe like new trailer for TV show / movie adaptation. Like just because like I know when I read it, I got confused.
We'll get to it when we get to it.
But like all right. Now that I'm understanding that we already modified the goal, then I'm fine with that.
So like when it says horror game, I got really confused because I was terrified when I saw it. So I didn't like know if that was gonna like count.
You know what I mean?
Like,
you know what I mean? I'm just saying that I thought it was referring to a trailer for an unannounced TV show or movie.
Okay, but
I mean, there might be a lot of guys in that place that play the flute. I don't know.
It is an orchestral band. There's probably more than one flute.
There probably is more than one flute, but maybe a flute woman. Actually, I think women can play flute.
We might have to count how many guys there are. We have to find their pronouns.
High school band they're playing the flute. That flute guy is actually the outlier.
Anyways, we can get started now. First one, horror game announced. Happened the first 2 years, didn't happen last year.
Yeah, I say. I think that's generic. I think that's
generic.
Yeah.
Not only generic, it's a good generic one, I think.
Like I said,
it's like so broad.
Times, it's happened twice, didn't happen last year. I think that makes it a good goal.
Technical difficulties. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
I feel like
technical difficulty.
I think last year I was a proponent of getting rid of it because I just didn't think it was going to happen, and then it did. So yeah, I would say keep it.
Yeah, I mean, it's also a thing that like there's no way of like planning if it's going to happen or not.
No, of course.
I also think it's good to have that for like any award show bingo board. You know, like even if it was like an Oscars bingo board we're making, I feel like we'd have to put technical difficulty on there.
Oh yeah. I mean,
do technical difficulties happen in the Oscars?
Yes. Probably. It's been going on for like 50 years.
I can tell you, yes, they do.
Okay. I don't watch the Oscars.
They probably happen every year. It's just depending on whether or not it makes live broadcast or not.
Does the Will Smith slap count as a technical difficulty?
Is Will Smith technology?
Technical about that.
Did he have a bionic hand or something?
Okay, so Robert, I know he was in iRobot, but I've got some news for you. He's actually a human.
He actually wasn't. The title of the movie is kind of misleading because he was a human. Like I know it says iRobot and the picture of him. He wasn't a robot.
Damn.
It should have said I in parentheses, not Will Smith. Robot.
Robot.
Next one, secret goal.
We will have to.
I mean,
you know what? I have an idea.
I have two ideas, but I'll hear.
I had an idea as well, but we'll hear you guys out.
Simply because the last time we did it based on the anime bot.
Yes.
I think this year it should be someone complaining about their horse race.
That was exactly what I was thinking.
I'm fine with that. The other ideas that I was gonna say is either someone doing a your mom joke or a 6'7" joke.
Okay, you didn't. No, because dude, that's gonna.
We had a discussion last year. Is the fact that your mom joke just happened for no reason? Yeah,
we can't stop it. If you want something that's not a guarantee.
Dude, also, chat's going to be saying 6-7 on their own, so we're just going to look at chat. It's like, oh, there it is.
Oh, 6-7.
Oh my
god. Yeah, we're fucked.
Just do that.
Although 6-7 being said by someone announcing it or appearing maybe organically in a trailer or something. Because I don't know if you guys saw the new Fortnite trailer.
Oh no!
Not really.
But don't.
They were going. No, it's not that crazy. They're going from season 6 to season 7.
Oh, okay.
So they had a thing that said season 6, and then they had a 7 like slowly come onto the screen as the 6 was leaving. But there was just a moment where they were right next to each other. Mm-hmm. So obviously it was intentional. But it's not like they didn't add 6-7 kid to Fortnite.
Fortnite's only now wrapping up season 6.
I don't know. Maybe
the seasons go pretty long, apparently.
Yeah, Jeez. Or maybe I don't play Fortnite. I just saw the clip of it. But I think 6-7 organically or as like a joke from a broadcaster coming up.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
That would be a good one.
As a secret goal or just a goal in general?
I would say goal in general. My vote is mentioning horse racing.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, oh, that's a better secret goal than what I was coming up with.
And then we can get to the 6-7 when we're adding stuff later. Yeah. Next up, I mean, we discussed it a little bit already, but new TV show / movie adaptation trailer open to renaming. Are we cool with keeping it?
I think we already kind of discussed it. I think we're fine keeping it, just as long as we are clear on what we're talking about. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Even then, I'm gonna explain like different ones before the game war start anyway, so I don't think it's too important of how that's worded.
Yeah,
but I can whatever. Next one, Elder Scrolls 6 announcement.
This is the first one that I'm saying that we should axe.
Probably, yeah.
Look, I think it'll be funny if it happens and we got rid of it. It might be funnier if it happens and we had just gotten rid of it.
Yeah, that'd probably be better.
At this point, I have no idea. It was like 10 years ago. Was it like how long ago was even like that random flyover clip they showed? Pretty sure that was like. I feel like that's nearly like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not happening. Even if it does, I don't know how much of us really care too much. Next one, Reggie appearance.
Now, last year was interesting. No, it
happened last year.
Last year was interesting because Reggie didn't have, which was weird. That's like one of the consistent ones.
Remind me again, when did Reggie step down?
Many years ago.
Yeah, it's been so long now. Might have been 10 years by now, maybe.
It could not have been 10 years. Really?
It was a while ago, dude.
Maybe close.
Keep in mind, they already have a new CEO or whatever. That's not Doug Bowser.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was all right. It was 6 years ago.
Yeah, 2019.
Close enough.
Okay.
Close enough.
Okay, that makes more sense to me 6 years ago.
I kind of want to keep it. I'd be too sad erasing that now.
I'm fine keeping it or getting rid of it. So.
I'd say we keep it now because now it's up to. It used to be a guaranteed. Now it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I think we're better off keeping it.
Next one, game title is mispronounced.
Dude, we already marked that one off, boys.
I mean,
Uma Musume.
Normally, I'm not a fan of having goals that like almost certainly is going to happen. But I do think that it's worth keeping this one just to see how many times Uma Musume is mispronounced.
Dude, there's no way they do it again.
That's the thing, is do they learn from their already mistake?
I mean, they haven't mispronounced Genshin.
I mean, I don't know if it's much of a mistake. It's just people mispronounce things sometimes.
Look, I don't think they haven't done Genshin Impact again.
Not since Genshin. Oh, actually, that's wrong. It happened literally the year after Genshin, but...
Did it really?
Yeah, because I think we did Game Titles mispronounced because of Genshin Impact. And I can see right here it happened the first year of Bingo Board, but not the most recent two.
Ah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, I meant Genshin specifically.
Oh, so Genshin. Oh, my bad. Oh,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, saying that. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, okay. I say we keep that one.
Yeah, let's keep that one. Yeah. Next one, redundant, not actual gameplay.
It
was on a streak, but it didn't happen last year.
I'm surprised it didn't happen last year. I'm fine keeping it.
I like this one. I think it's funny.
That one's fun.
I think it's a fun one too. So
yeah. Next one, chat disappoints us, or basis chat being bigoted.
Why not?
Here's the thing, though, is like, not only have we gotten that each time, I think it's been the first goal every single time.
I couldn't tell you.
Like, I'm pretty sure we consistently mark it off within like 10
seconds. We can't. Okay, the thing is, like, it's gonna happen, but at least let's get something out of it.
Yeah, I guess.
Here's what I would say is, if we can think of something to replace it with, I'd like to replace it. But like, if we're struggling to come up with one more goal at the end, then yeah, keep it, sure. But like, I'd say get rid of it.
It would be more. It'd be if we wanted something that was guaranteed. It would be Georgia disappoints us as soon as I forget her name, but the woman.
A woman is on screen.
A woman's on screen. Georgia's like, whoa.
Or at the very least, if we want to keep something chat related, then make it something more specific. Like, make the chat be like, or make the goal be something like, chat freaks out because a girl's on stream or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's how it was originally, though.
Well, no, first it was racist.
Yeah, racist, and then we switched
it to something. It was sexist, I think. But then we didn't want to be choosing a different minority every time, so we just changed it to straight bigotry.
Yeah. So I feel like if we change it now, we're just gonna have the same situation we had before.
Well, not necessarily. We could do something like chat. Just, I'm trying to think here because anything I say is gonna just probably happen anyway. What is this? Where we put like chat just spams 6-7?
No, no,
because 6-7 is gonna be the thing later. I think we just keep that. And if we do somehow come up with 26 instead of 25, we can say this was on the chopping block.
Okay, fine.
That was a spy? He let me kill all those people? That's crazy. Sorry. That's
okay.
Blew my mind.
Next one game wins 4 awards.
Yeah, keep it.
I'm cool with keeping that one.
I feel like it's guaranteed to happen, but if you want to keep it, fine.
I don't think
it's fun having things we track.
Yeah, you get more out of that. Also, guaranteed's like fine.
Yeah, a couple guarantees is good.
Yeah, it's also not guaranteed.
Yep. Pretty stacked this year. The nominees, well, we can get to that.
Like, I know we typically are going in with one that will probably do it, this year being Silksong, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe, but that's probably the one we're looking for, but I don't think Silksong is necessarily locked for Game of the Year, which is typically one of them.
Yeah, right. Next one, hype trailer for mobile game. We already said last year was a make or break year for it, so we're getting rid of it because it didn't happen.
I'm fine with that.
That's fair enough. I had that as a tentative get rid of.
Yeah, instead of we already agreed that if it didn't happen, it was just gone. So
yeah.
Well. Next one, bizarre celebrity appearance. That's always fun, I think.
Yeah, because I think that's more of like I don't want to say it's like a utility one, but I think it's more fun to wonder who it's gonna, even if it's probably gonna happen, because it probably is. I think it's more fun to like wonder who it's gonna be than.
Is it possible to make it something a little more specific?
I'm interested in your. I'm interested in this pattern, Rob. I'm wondering your mindset on this, because you're saying pretty much the same thing for every single one. So I'm wondering what your mindset is here.
So my mindset is that if
this is real bingo, right? Not the fake bingo that you play.
I'm aware.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
He just wanted to insult bingo.
My mindset is that if there's a goal that we're consistently seeing happen, then in my mind it's too easy. We should make it something, just tweak it a little bit to make it not 100% free, still likely, but not 100% free.
I mean, I don't mind things.
So, like, for example, bizarre celebrity appearance could be like bizarre actor/actress appearance or bizarre musical talent appearance.
Nah.
No, because here's the thing, right? This isn't like I don't think you go at it with the idea of like things are too easy, because ultimately at the end you want someone to have bingo. This isn't a challenge of whether or not we get it or not. I think at the end you want someone to have it, because if no one gets it, it's more boring. It's lackluster, right? So I think that's why we should have things that are vague or broad or easy to get, because you still have the idea of you still have to have luck work out that you get it. I view this more as fun and not so much as a challenge, so I don't think we need to do these like balance tweaks to it.
Okay.
Which is actually more why I asked the question, not just to make fun of bingo. Even though I'll never not take the opportunity to. What the fuck? Why do you? That's like got to be illegal or something.
Like, at the same time, you don't want it to be 25 goals that are just guaranteed to happen. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
then...
and
they're not.
We're already making those. Yeah.
Well,
obviously, we need some sort of combination. I just don't, have some gimmies, have some not gimmies.
All right, I'm not going to retread old ground because I've tried having this argument before with y'all. So,
I mean, it's more of a drinking game, not of a competition.
That's a good way.
Start looking at it more like that. Yeah. Next one, Power. Oh,
never mind.
Okay. Next one, Power World mentioned. So
yeah,
I can get rid of that one.
I think it's on.
I think we can get rid of that one. Yeah.
That was just kind of whatever.
I mean, could it happen? I guess.
But yeah, but at this point, yeah, no. This was.
It's also another one where if it did, who cares?
Yeah, I marked this. I also marked this one as to get rid of because.
Talking about Matt not liking the kind of bingo, the gaming bingo I do. I was talking on that the other day. I was like, I'm surprised no one ever made a Pal World bingo. Because while I don't really care for Pal World, the game seems like it would fit really well for the kind of bingo style.
I kind of assumed there'd be a bingo for any game.
Most games can be made into a bingo.
Like, just put your mind to it.
Yeah. Well, the big issue is like linear games don't tend to make good bingos. Like the original Super Mario Bros. Making a bingo for that is kind of bad.
Sure.
Because it's just too linear and you're not going to be able to come up with enough goals and good goals and stuff like that. So you want like a game that's long enough and tends to be more open-ended. Like, honestly, even some of the Pokemon games I do think are bad bingo games, which is why I don't do a lot of like Gen 4, Gen 5 bingo, and more do like Crystal Randomizer, which opens up the map, or Emerald, which opens up the map. So it depends. But Pal World, from what I've seen, is a very open-ended game, very open world. So like, it should make a really good bingo. But anyways, going back to the goal, I'm fine axing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Next one, Fluke Guy shows up.
Keep it. Sure.
Keep it. We love Fluke Guy. Next one, Underdog wins. 1-1.
Now,
Game Awards.
I'm making sure because my memory not the greatest, you might know. But I believe the way we classified this is like you would go to a betting app and we'd find like the lowest odds on something.
Yes.
Then yeah, I'm fine keeping it. I think that's a good goal.
Yo, Polymark.
That might be the easiest one to go to, honestly. I also want to keep it, but I kind of came up with that argument to get rid of it. Is that specifically last year, I went on the site that I was used to using, and they just didn't have Game Awards stuff anymore. So, like, 10 minutes before the Game Awards, I was frantically looking for like any betting site that had stuff about the Game Awards. And even the one that I did find only had like 5 categories out of everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like, that's probably the main reason why it didn't happen last year is because I could only have 5 things to look at rather than every single award.
So then...
Hey.
But you bring a Polymarket, that honestly might be a good thing to look at because Polymarket's got everything. Or like Kalshi.
Hey, here's my stance on this one. Dustin puts in the work for it, so he gets to decide, and I don't have a stance on it.
With that. Sure. What you could also do, Dustin, is tentatively keep it in, and then if we can't find a betting site, we have a backup goal that gets thrown in.
Yeah, I'm just of the idea that if Dustin ever doesn't want to do the work for it anymore and wants to axe it, that's completely his call.
Yeah, let's keep it because I still just like having it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep it. Unexpected game gets re-release / remaster. Hasn't happened yet.
I'm surprised it hasn't, but
I think the only reason, actually, never mind.
Wasn't there like some crazy like Xbox 360 thing that happened? Like, I forget what it was. It was some game that I remember everyone being surprised about. And I don't know if that was maybe the first year when we weren't doing the bingo board.
I couldn't tell you. It's a weird thing because I kind of want to happen because again, like it'd be so cool if I don't even know what game it could be, but if an unexpected game gets re-released or remaster.
I think the spirit. I think spiritually this is the same as the TV show one. I think spiritually it's the same as the TV show one. It functions similarly.
I guess, yeah, because
like this is a place where it could likely happen. It just hasn't happened yet, and that's more just I don't know, marketing.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards keeping it, but I wouldn't cry if we got rid of it.
I think I'm also leaning towards keeping it. I would say this might be a good goal of keep it, but if it doesn't happen again, maybe axe it.
I think I'm cool with that. Are you cool with that, Matt?
That's fine.
Okay.
Because like I'm with you, Dustin. I want it to happen.
Next one. Group gets genuinely angry.
I mean, I'm gonna be there. It's gonna happen.
I'm
gonna get mad at someone, or someone's gonna get mad at me.
To be fair, I think we have the caveat as it has to be like us getting mad like at whatever's happening on stream.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go into again about something.
Yeah, we have this conversation every time. It's like, but I'm gonna get mad at somebody here. But even with that caveat, I think I don't have much of a connection to this one, really.
I'd say get rid of it, but that's just my thinking. I'm not gonna care too much either way.
Same. Oh, you Matt? What are you leaning towards?
I'm leaning towards keeping it.
You leaning towards keeping it?
Yeah, we can see how it goes.
Yeah, let's keep it. Why not?
When we're coming up with new ones, if we come up with something we really like, why not?
Okay, sure. Next one. Imagine Dragons banned.
I don't think
stays. Nope. Imagine Dragons stays. Imagine Dragons stays. If Imagine Dragons isn't on this bingo board, the episode doesn't get released.
Dude.
Doesn't get released. Nope. Nope.
There's no argument to be made this year.
No.
Arcane isn't a thing.
It's not on the bingo board. It's not going on YouTube.
You terrorist.
I'm a terrorist for defending my homeland.
Dustin, don't you remember? We do not negotiate with terrorists.
I was going to ask you, do we negotiate with terrorists?
No, we do not. Dustin, we're not having
Am
it.
I so wrong for wanting my homeland?
Being outvoted, we have to.
Is there another band we could replace them with, though?
Nope.
Mate.
Nah, not really, because, like...
Then I'm sorry, man.
What's Sublime?
Sublime. That's even more unlikely.
Sublime. 3 doors down.
3 doors down.
And Sync, like...
That would be... I mean, I mean, NSYNC played Trump's inauguration the first time around. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you're going to avoid any work. If for some reason Jeff Keighley's really into kryptonite lately.
Oh my god! If Three Doors Down does show, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm sorry, Matt, but I'm not gonna negotiate with you again. Rid of Imagine Dragons.
No, okay. All right.
I'm calling your bluff.
All right, no one's watching this episode then.
All right. Well, really. Oh, it happened. Thanks. Sorry, changing headphones real quick.
So,
yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Next one, new Among Us update.
Not happening.
Probably not. It seemed like a good one last year. I thought it was a really smart one by Zach, but since it didn't happen, I feel like we kind of had to get rid of it because it's 5 years since Among Us came out.
Yeah, it would have been a good one for the first two, but I think we missed our window.
Yeah, it's just a shame we didn't have Zach around to give us this good idea earlier.
Yeah.
Next one, Silksong mentioned. I feel like we got to get rid of that one. It's kind of.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you want goals that are guaranteed to happen, so
look at my health.
Oh.
Anyway, move on. Yeah. Yeah. Easy axe on this one.
Next one, VTuber spotting.
Hang on, before we move on though, can we talk about how insane it is that Silksong did not get mentioned last year, but then did get released this year? Like,
right? Yeah. Well, because the thing is, it wasn't nominated for most anticipated game.
It was or wasn't?
Wasn't.
It wasn't.
Not true, because if it was.
And that was the big controversy. It was like, how?
I don't know. Anyways, what's next?
VTuber spotting. I feel like we gotta keep that one.
I
yeah.
don't care either way, I guess.
Especially since specifically VTuber being spotted on the iPad on the two-wheeler.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's gonna be really funny, so we should keep that.
You know, there's gonna be a couple. It's just whether or not it's they do enough crowd shots or not.
Exactly. Yeah.
When even is the Game Awards this year?
December 8th.
Oh, okay.
I think I might have just made that up. Let me see what
Thursday
is.
Well,
it's the 11th.
Oh, okay. Nice. Thursday, right?
Thursday. Yep.
Okay.
Next one, unexpected DLC.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
They can keep it, sure. Next one, Muppets. We're 100% keeping that one. Just to make Matt mad.
Just to piss off Matt. Yeah, we're keeping it.
So who's editing this episode?
Dustin.
No one, apparently.
Interesting.
Next one, unexpected collab. It's a real shame.
When we made this, what did we mean by this when we first made this goal?
Like, if a game made some sort of collaboration with some other IP, essentially.
Oh, okay. So two IPs doing
like Fortnite.
Like specifically last year, what happened was 2 days before the Game Awards, I think it was Terraria and Palworld were announcing they were doing a collab.
Yeah.
I like keeping this one, I think.
Yeah, because it's I mean, especially with like now, I think year after year, especially with like the success of something like Fortnite, I think it's more and more likely to happen.
Yeah. And it's always a cool thing.
I think that's kind of just a general trend of the industry at the moment. A lot of that kind of stuff's happening.
Yeah. Next one, Ridiculous Sim announced. I think this might be one we wouldn't really agree on what's a ridiculous sim or not. That was kind of an issue we're running into last year.
It's like, well, the thing is, I think most of the sims I would consider ridiculous, but those are also like that tends to be what they are. So it's like not unexpected.
They make it not ridiculous.
What if we renamed it to Unique Sim announced?
How do we define the unique though?
If none of us have ever heard of a sim game that already exists that is like that.
Weren't they inherently going to be like that though?
No,
because who's making a third supermarket sim?
Well, I don't fucking know. Some company might. You know how many drug dealing sims came out around the same time? Like,
yeah, I guess they do repeat sometimes. I guess we can.
I mean, we could put it. We could do something that's unique or like interesting. Because I mean, if I see like hockey team manager simulator, I'm not going to be interested in that.
Right.
Maybe no one's done it before, but I'm not going to be like, that's lame. But if I see like trapeze manager simulator, I'm going to be like, wait a minute, what goes into that?
Unique. Yeah.
What goes into that?
Okay, so I guess we can change that one to unique / interesting sim announced, and then we'll kind of let it rip when we're actually watching the Game Awards, see what happens.
I'm fine with that then, yeah.
All right, and that's the list.
So how many goals we keeping?
So I'll list them off real quick before I actually count them. We're keeping horror game announced, technical difficulty, secret goal, which is now somebody complaining about their Uma Musume race. Or should we say like commentating overall? Probably.
I would say someone talking about their Uma Musume game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. New trailer for TV show / movie adaptation. Reggie appearance. Game title is mispronounced. Redundant, not actual gameplay. Chat disappoints us, which is sort of on a chopping block depending on how the rest of this goes. One game wins 4 awards. Bizarre celebrity appearance. Fluke guy shows up. Underdog wins. Unexpected game gets re-release / remaster. Group gets genuinely angry. VTuber spotting. Unexpected DLC. Muppets. Unexpected collab. Unique / interesting sim announced.
Yeah, I can't. I may have misheard something, Dustin. I think I may have missed you saying one.
We're not keeping the Imagine Dragons goal.
I don't think you have a play. I don't think you have a leg to stand on here, brother. You don't understand how much power I have.
Dude, it's already like erased and everything in my notes. Like,
the list of the goals.
Now I have to like retype it and then add the things. Yeah, no.
If Imagine Dragon, we take it off the board. But if Imagine Dragon shows up, I want $50 from each of you.
Deal. I'll send you $10.
I want $50.
Send dude 10.
I want 50. I don't care.
I'll be a man and give you 50.
I don't care about. This isn't a negotiation.
Hey, you can give him 10, but he's going to be bothering you for that other 40 for the rest of your life.
This is the final. This is the final.
Dude, I'm already committed to him bothering me for $400 for a Junko figure.
We're going to call you Seth.
Oh. Oh, does he want that?
We're going to be like, oh, the old Seth and Rob are not paying people back.
I'll find better friends.
How will you? Hey, you better hope Imagine Dragons doesn't show up then, Robert.
They're not going to show up.
If Imagine Dragons shows up,
I don't want to be down $50 either.
If Imagine Dragons shows up, Rob's getting banned from the Discord.
Fine.
Okay, so that's 19 that we kept.
Wait, why did we only axed 6?
I can double count.
It's almost as if it gets better.
Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're not wrong.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep. It's funny. It's gone down by 1 every year. We went 8 and then 7 and then 6.
That can't be right.
It is right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't worry, Dustin.
Oh, that's why I'm doing
classic. Classic.
Okay. All right.
So has any of you come into here with ideas for a new one?
Well, I mean, we already mentioned the
right, 6-7
referenced on stream.
Can't wait for that one to be axed next year.
Oh, it 100% is going to be.
Listen, sometimes you got to put some in there just going to be not next year.
Look, it makes the 1 year unique, okay?
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to have some there special for that year. Okay, 5 more.
5 more.
Now ask again. Did any of you come in here with any?
Oh, I didn't know.
Neither did I. As typical, I came up with one a couple weeks ago, but forgot already.
I forgot to write it down.
Yeah.
Well, while we're thinking about that, Dustin, could you perhaps pull a little bit of a Jamie here and pull up the nominees?
Sure.
We can kind of go over this.
Oh, you want me to stream it?
No, not necessarily stream it. Just have them on deck.
Oh, you just want? Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And on deck.
Yes.
Bro, yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Nominees. Okay, got that on deck. Actually, I also want to see if anyone posted games by number of nominations.
That'd be interesting.
I have a suggestion. Maybe we can workshop this one a little bit. I'm not really sure the best way of wording it.
That's what we're here for.
But when they say a game is there, it's like an announcement for a game, and they're like, and the game comes out right now.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It is out right now.
I was thinking either
that if you do it for game /DLC/demo.
I was thinking either that or it's a game that we all agree no one's fucking playing, man.
What do you mean no one's playing? Literally no one? No one in our friends?
We look at the game and you're like, how many people are really gonna play that game, man? Really? Maybe because I feel like a lot of the times it happens and I'm like, dude, I feel like 100 people are gonna download that for the joke of it and then never touch it again. But you know what? I'm down for just
I think your out now goal.
Yeah.
Which you could literally just put the quotes out now.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think that is a great idea of a goal. Because I think it's happened every time. Whether it's usually not a game, but usually a DLC.
It always catches you off guard.
Something.
You're never expecting it out now. It's always Zach saying "Oh, I want to play this. When is this going to be out?" And then Jeff Q is like, "Out now." It's like, "Oh,
what? Now? What am I doing here?"
So funny. Real quick, I have the list of the Game Awards ranked by number of nominations they have this year.
Okay.
Expedition 33 with the most nominations at 12.
What the fuck is that game?
What?
It's
That's a good question.
Some French game. I remember that much because everyone dressed up as mimes.
I've
actually never seen any gameplay of it. And by the way, next one is Death Stranding 2 and Ghost of Yotei, tied for second with 7.
Oh God! All right, so
which is typically what the most nominations is in a year.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is a role-playing video game made by French studio Sandfall Interactive in a dark fantasy. Oh fuck! This is French. In a dark fantasy Belle Epoque setting.
Je ne mes petits cheveux. I open my shop at 2 p.m. and close at 4.
All right. Taking place in a dark fantasy, kind of like the late 1800s or pre-World War I setting. You follow the volunteers of Expedition 33 as they set out to destroy the Paintress, a being causing the yearly gommage, which erases those at or above an ever-decreasing age.
Hear me out. Mime in the crowd. Or audience. Mime in the audience.
Mime in the crowd.
Because that's the meme, is that people kept dressing up as mimes for that game.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, you really
specifically in the. What was that?
You think there's a chance for that?
There's literally already been people cosplaying mimes for this game specifically.
Okay. I mean, I don't know that. I don't know.
That's what
those games. So
I also said specifically in the audience, because I think there's a greater chance of one of the developers or something or whoever's accepting the award walks up dressed as a mime.
Yeah.
Or the Game Awards just might do a bit themselves. That's what I'm saying. Specifically, someone just hanging out in the audience, and that's a mime.
I like it.
I'll put that in there.
Yeah, put that. Yeah, throw that on there. Throw it in there.
All right, 2 more.
I'm trying to think of I think year after year, I realize I've like played less video games.
Yeah.
Or like the ones that I do play aren't really the ones that are gonna get nominated.
Not the talk of the town, really.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure. I feel like the game that I saw and I was like, oh, I like that game, literally was Uma Musume.
Right.
I'm glancing through gameplay of Expedition 33. It is fucking gorgeous, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous and it does look good. Like, I can see why people liked it.
Yeah, there was that, and I think there was another game that like I had just barely heard of. But you know, what is life?
Yeah, that's life. Trying to look through the nominations now, see if there's anything that can speak to me.
How many nominations does Silksong have?
Silksong?
Yeah, because I would have thought that would have been up there as one of the most, but you didn't even list that as the top 3.
5.
5 nominations. That's it.
Yep. For game of how many times? Okay.
Yeah.
What categories is it nominated
for? Game of the Year, Best Art Direction, Best Score and Music, Best Independent Game, Best Action Adventure Game.
Okay.
Did they replace that game that got taken out of like indie or debut game or whatever? I forget exactly what it was.
Don't know. Let me check. I think once I see the nominations, I'll remember.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was best debut indie game because technically it wasn't his debut.
Yeah, he's like, I've been making these games under a different name, but like...
Oh, I think it did. Because there's only 4 nominations.
Oh, so they haven't even replaced it yet.
I don't know if they will.
Wait, replaced what? Sorry?
So neither of us can remember which game it was. But there was a game nominated for best debut indie game.
Uh-huh.
And I guess the guy who made the game was like, hey, this isn't my debut game. I've made games before this. I really shouldn't be nominated for this. So please, nobody vote for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then they were like, okay, we'll take it off of them.
And it looks like they did at least because nothing else has 4 nominees. I think it's the only one that has 4 nominees as of right now.
Interesting. I figured maybe there was like a reserve.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have that, right?
Yeah. Like there has to be a game that got... If that was like, let's say hypothetically, that was the last game to be added for the category, there had to be one under it that was like one off or something.
Yeah, there has to be a 6th placer. No, yeah, I'm looking at it. Everything has either like 5 or 6 nominees, and that's the only one with 4.
Wow, so they must have.
How do you fuck that up that badly?
What do you mean fuck it up?
Well, you said that they nominated it for best
debut indie game.
Debut indie game, and it wasn't a debut indie game.
It was under a different name. I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure he was using a different name.
Oh,
like a pen name almost.
Kinda, yeah. Like I don't know, something X Studios or like some other different name.
Oh, okay. I could see.
Yeah, so if you looked at the guy at that name under that name, it would be debut.
I can see why
I forgot about that aspect of it. Yeah, it was because it was a different name.
And at that point, there's probably no one other. There's a shot that like it was like a niche. Only a few people probably even knew it was a different. He probably wasn't even like advertising it as his like alt or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, 2 things. One's an update, and the second was a possible idea for something to add because of the update.
All right. So
I said Expedition 33 has 12 nominations. That's sort of not accurate, depending on how you want to read it. It has 12 nominations because 3 people are nominated for a best voice actor or best performance, I should say.
Oh, so they're
for Expedition 33
each other.
Yeah. Oh, so and they're all from the game.
So it's more kind of like 10, 12 sort of thing. However you want to view it, it's more semantics than anything.
10, 12.
10, 12. But that made me think. because half of the nominees for best performance is because of Expedition 33. So what if we add to the bingo board, Expedition 33 doesn't win best performance?
Oh my god, that is such a specific goal.
I mean, is it
again? We will be getting rid of it after this year, but
well, obviously we would have to get rid of it after.
Well, maybe it's the greatest game ever made.
I doubt it, but I mean,
we have like Charlie Cox on there, who's like an actual actor too. So I think it would be kind of shocking if Expedition 33 doesn't win.
I'm down for that.
So you want to make the goal be that they do win or don't win?
Don't win.
You don't win the 50-50. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, it basically comes down to a 50-50, it sounds like, so.
I'll put it on.
Sure. Why not?
Three doesn't win best performance.
Oh, shit.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Two more.
Imagine Dragons.
No.
Why do you guys hate me?
I don't know.
He doesn't want to see the real reason he hates you.
All right. Well, neither of you immediately said you didn't, so I'm gonna go cry.
He specifically said, "I don't know."
You'd think my friends would be a little bit more quick to get rid of that rumor, but apparently not.
Listen, man, I'm focused on bingo board right now.
Hey, Matt, you had to find out the truth sooner or later.
A little bit more upset about Dustin. Didn't say it. Rob, I don't really care.
I know.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. I wasn't saying anything.
Okay. I'm looking at like innovation accessibility. And now I'm not really. This is really an idea for the bingo board. But I was pointing out how like every year, it's basically always just like, oh, they have subtitles.
Dude, you remember when the car game won?
I do, yeah, because they had like sign language. I think.
Yeah, what are they doing? Like vroom?
Vroom,
like
vroom.
I can also spell vroom and sign, brother. It's not that difficult. You want me to add a couple O's in there? Vroom. Fuck.
I don't know if this would. I don't know if this is a good one. This also might be an alternative to Imagine Dragons, is like unexpected live musical performance. Like, obviously,
I don't know, because I think they announced the musical performance beforehand. And I don't know if we should have one that we just mark off the second the stream starts.
Wait, say that again? What?
I think they announced their musical performances before the show even happens.
They announced that? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. I think that's kind of why the celebrity guest one works, because we don't know that one. Suddenly you're watching the Game Awards and randomly Matthew McConaughey just comes on to show you about some game that he's in.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
All right. It's been a few years.
Okay.
I think it's more likely now.
All right.
Bill Clinton Kid Returns.
It is not more likely now. I made the joke last year that he's on a podcast with 100 viewers. He's probably on a podcast with like 10 viewers now.
Hey, I might be one of those 10. I'm just saying.
Proud of you.
Yeah, I feel like he could have pivoted. He could have pivoted to something. Kind of messed up his opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the name of the nut guy?
Oh,
the
peanut guy,
burnt peanut or something.
Yeah, how about he wins an award?
Best peanut burnt peanut wins a best streamer.
I think Burnt Peanut winning an award. I think is he not
Content Creator of the Year?
Is he not nominated for multiple?
I don't think so. I don't think he can be.
I know that's not who you were talking about, but all I could think about was Mr. Peanut.
The guy on the package?
Yeah, I was just like, surely not. So I'm talking about that.
I mean, unless he's also an esports athlete, but I don't think he is.
Mm.
He is not. Yeah, he's only nominated for that. It would be insane if Burnt Peanut won that. Because he's going up against K-Drell, Kai Cenat, Moist Critical, and some VTuber named Sakura.
Yeah, I don't think he...
Do we think there's any chance at all for like...
Oh my god.
What?
Some dude in TF2 had 9/11 on their sign.
Oh,
that's so fucking fun. That's
insane.
Oh my god.
That's
hilarious. Because I was like, oh, I wonder what's on his sign. And it took me a little bit to realize what it was.
God damn.
Oh, there he is again. Jesus.
You're saying, Robert?
That's funny.
What I was gonna say, is there any shot at the Game Awards? I think this is a goal we had previously that we got rid of. And if it was, then just let me know. But is there any shot that they make any commentary on like politics?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I feel like in terms of things that are probably in the rules, that's probably one of them.
I mean, they have that thing where it's like, hey, girls can game too. Which kinda, but I don't think that's what you're referencing.
No, that's not what I'm... Like, they're not going to reference Charlie Kirk, right?
No.
Imagine. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. It would be a Bill Clinton situation if Charlie Kirk got mentioned.
Yeah. Do we want to add the burnt peanut one?
Give it a second. Give it a second.
Yeah, we'll give it a second.
I feel like I'm still confused. It's just like a streamer?
No, it's an actual burnt peanut. And people take pictures of it.
Well, I meant like a streamer, a VTuber. Like, what exactly?
Both.
Okay. And just them being mentioned?
No, they're nominated for Content Creator of the Year.
Yeah, but he's a peanut.
And we're saying if he wins,
that would
put
be
in that
insane.
Nintendo award. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let that one breathe.
Dude, if Uma Musume wins, they'll give us so many free carrots. It's insane.
Ooh, that's what I was thinking of.
I want my free
What if like a Uma Musume drop announced?
Here's the
just
issue.
Another show they announced some sort of just drop.
Maybe. The only reason that I don't think... The thing is, they can't like drop a character or anything.
No.
And
it would just be like, here, have some carrots, I guess.
Yeah, and they literally already gave out like the free stuff for being nominated. Like we got we got carrots for being nominated.
The only issue I would have is that if we have a goal like that, then almost certainly someone's going to mention their own Uma Musume race or something. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I mean, it's already going to be mentioned at some. The game's going to be game's nominated. It's going to be mentioned at some point, regardless.
Not necessarily someone's specific own races, but.
Well, no, he's saying that like Uma Musume is already going to be mentioned on the stream, so talking about it influencing them talking about doesn't really.
Yeah, your logic of it being a thing is already going to happen.
Yeah, I get you. No, I get you. I mean.
They can't. You can't do like you don't. We don't really have a situation like a Smash character announcement because the Japanese version of the game is already like 4 years ahead. So like we already know everything that's going to happen for global.
Right.
So this is not something that we really have. I'm just talking about if they win, we might get free carrots, which would be awesome.
This is a purely selfish thing. But
you fill the entire bingo board?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. Any news about the new Danganronpa?
Danger Ramen.
Because ever since that initial announcement trailer, we have gotten. Well, I say we've gotten nothing, but they did just do like a demo, I guess, at like a Japanese festival or something like 2 days ago.
I'm kind of cool with adding Danganronpa announcement on there.
I wouldn't even say like announcement, just like update.
Like, I mean, I counted that as an announcement. That's more.
I guess.
Insane. If you want to put Danger Ramen on there, go for it.
Let's put it on there. Why not?
Hell yeah.
We don't always get a Rob thing on the bingo board.
Let's go.
Danganronpa.
All right, if he gets that,
if he gets spelling later.
All right, if he gets that, I want TF2 update.
I really thought you were gonna say if he gets that, I want Imagine Dragons.
I also want Imagine Dragons.
No. You said TF2 update.
Okay, come on, TF2 update. We're being silly now. We know it's gonna be a Danganronpa game.
You want to put Half-Life 3 on there while we're at it, Matt?
Isn't that like also like feasible this year? There was like there was like some sort of leak or rumor about Half-Life 3 this year. Honestly, Half-Life 3 might not be a bad one because there was something about it. Might not be. Game.
The only I only half read it, so I'm not so sure. But I think I saw that somebody shot that down.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong. I kind of just saw someone post a reacting GIF saying, "Oh no, it's not happening," but they didn't provide any evidence.
Even then, like, do you really think that they're gonna announce it at the Game Awards? I feel like Valve's gonna do their own special thing for an announcement like that.
No, I mean, if that's like the main event, though, like if that's the big thing at the end, because like the very last trailer they show is always like some massive game, or actually like one that everyone's been waiting for, sort of thing.
I suppose.
I'm honestly not against it.
Oh my god. Half-Life 3 confirmed as a goal. If that ends up being my fucking middle of the board goal.
That would be really infuriating. The poor sucker who has Half-Life 3 confirmed dead center.
Yeah, I mean, that's something where you really want it, like, not on a diagonal, somewhere where it's not going to be too relevant.
Are we cool with adding it? Having our last one be Half-Life 3 confirmed?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I'm fine adding it, but I also think we can talk about other potential good goals.
Like what?
Well, I'm just saying, like, there were a couple goals where we're like, oh, if we come up with something better, then maybe we switch them out. And I don't know how long we've been going, but I feel like pod hasn't been going that long. So, like,
I'm already at an hour.
Yeah, so we can think about it for another like 15 or so minutes.
Imagine Dragons.
But like, we have 25 potential goals. If we think of something great, then awesome. If not,
then first things first.
Matt, you singing it's look, I like Imagine Dragons too, but like, come on, dude. Get over
Whoever said I like Imagine Dragons?
Oh my
Yeah, he doesn't like Imagine Dragons.
Dude, actually, on the topic of Imagine Dragons, I found I was watching this video about it was about like good songs by bad bands. And there was an Imagine Dragons song that's like mostly like it's like not officially released, I guess, or it's like not like an actual like release on like an album or a single, but it is an Imagine Dragons song that exists, and it's a little bit more like stripped down, kind of folkier, and it fixes every problem I have with Imagine Dragons. So they're capable of it.
What problems do you have with Imagine Dragons anyway?
Imagine Dragons makes movie trailer music, is how I describe it. Where the songs themselves have there's like no meaning. They're just meant to be blank slates that can be put in a movie trailer, and there isn't anything in the song that like would conflict with it. Like Believer, you can just put on a movie trailer about someone who wants to do something and it fits because it has no sustenance to it. Like you listen to an Imagine Dragons song and you have to think, what is it about? And you can't pinpoint what it's about. So like, okay, I'm waking up, Pat and Dust. Like, what's going on here? Right? What is happening here? It means nothing. Where at least there's like most music has like some sort of meaning to it. But this song does that and actually gives me an idea. Like it's not like a fully fleshed out story, but instead of it being a guy who is sad, it's specifically about this song. I think it's called 30 Lives or something. Yeah, 30 Lives. It's about a guy who's singing about a love that he once had. And then over the course of the song, you kind of learn more about like kind of how he felt about it. And you learn more about the situation. It's not just guy is sad that you can use in a movie trailer about a sad guy.
Right.
Okay. And the main thing that frustrates me about Imagine Dragons is that all their songs are like bangers.
Sounds good.
I like listening to I like Imagine Dragons, but it pisses me off that they get away by being the most like boring lyricists ever to exist in music history.
So I think I'm gonna weigh in on this. I think what I say is agreeing with you, but just in a slightly different way. So like I only know like 2 Imagine Dragons songs. That's it. And it's the 2 you probably can assume I
know. Radioactive and something.
Radioactive and
Believer, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So those are like the only 2 that I know.
Enemies?
Oh,
Enemies.
I guess I know.
Enemies. But
like, so Radioactive is the one that like was around when we were in high school. It's the one that I'm really spent like the most amount of time listening to and thinking about. And like, it sounds great, right? It sounds like a good song.
I mean, it's the fact that they got away with putting in a song is insane, but yeah.
And so when I was in high school, something I did was I wanted to make a couple of music videos of songs using video games. And I chose to do Radioactive as one of them. So I really got to like study the lyrics. And what I realized is the lyrics are fucking stupid.
Yeah, they're insane.
And then on top of that, the Radioactive music video might be my least favorite music video of all time. Because it makes no fucking sense.
Have I played you the song where they literally make chainsaw noises? They go rin din 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 rin din 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 din. And it's like on the ceiling, chameleon. I'm like, what does it mean? What are you talking about?
My heart is cold enough.
So like, you see what I mean though? Where I'm like, I agree with you, I think, in that the songs sound good, but the lyrics are so meaningless.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I mean by like movie trailer music. You were like, I'm gonna make a music video, and I'm like, Imagine Dragons makes sense. This song would fit. Why? Because it doesn't have anything to it. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to use like a Tyler the Creator song for a movie trailer unless you're doing just like the chorus, right? Because he's typically rapping about unless your movie is about non-ethical monogamy, you're probably not going to use like I forget the name of the song. What is it? It's on Chromacopia.
Darling I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like unless you have unless it's oddly specific, you're not going to use that song. But Imagine Dragons, literally League of Legends has been just running this shit for years.
Right. That's the reason why I was on the bingo board in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Enemy is in an interesting spot where it kind of has meaning if you are associating the story of the anime to it. But again, if you're not keeping in the idea of Arcane, everybody wants to be my enemy. Why? What did you do? Why do people hate you so much? Did you do something good? Did you do something bad?
Hey, Matt, look
out for yourself. What? From what? Spiritually, emotionally, physically? What's going on here?
Sexually.
Oh, yo. But yeah, no, I'm looking out. Yeah, no, that's my gripe with Imagine Dragons.
Oh, no, I get it. I think once you said it, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I agree with you.
I would love to just go over Imagine Dragons lyrics and be like, yeah, there's nothing here. No, but this one unreleased song actually fixes it. So it's not and so it proves that they're not a bad band. They're just really
they want the money.
They're making their money off of
how can we get as many trailers as possible?
The most bullshit music possible.
All right, I have an idea for a possible goal.
Imagine Dragons.
No, not Imagine Dragons. And we can workshop it a little bit because maybe the time span I say is not a good one, but something along the lines of video game that released over 3 years ago is getting a notable update. You know what I mean? New update for old game or something.
Don't call it a comeback. Kind of like
it hasn't gotten an update in 3 years. Released in 3 years.
I would say that I'm trying to think here because there's some games that kind of break the idea of this goal. In particular, games like Fortnite.
Yeah, I was about to say Fortnite was more than 3 years ago. That's probably going
to get. But if a game like I don't know, if a game like Among Us got announced to have an update, or a game like I don't know, it's something that came out in early 2020s. Or something, maybe just say unexpected video game update.
Maybe. I kind of had the idea of I don't know how often this happens, but obvious cash grab.
Obvious cash grab. I mean, that's
just hopping on whatever current trend in video games is.
Something like that, or it's I don't know. I feel like the only thing is I can think of times when this has happened, but it's not like Game Awards. I feel like it's more like a Nintendo Direct, where some indie game is just getting released on the Switch.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Or it's it doesn't need to be on the Switch, but it's a mobile game on the Switch. But do you think there's anyone still playing that Pokemon like the box, like all the boxy Pokemon.
Quest?
Was it Quest?
Unite?
The one where like no, not Unite. It's the one where
they're kind of like cube-like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Quest.
And it's very clearly a mobile game that was just ported to the Switch.
Yeah. I think Quest is probably the one you're thinking of.
I have never seen this before.
Pokemon Quest, it's not good.
Wait, let me see. Let me see if
I played it a total of about 5 minutes.
Yeah, those like Minecraft versions of Pokemon.
It's
because I remember. Oh yeah, Pokemon Quest is the one I'm thinking of. No, because I remember like right before they like released this game, there was like huge drama with like Nintendo going after like the big Minecraft mod at the time.
Pixelmon.
Yeah, I think it may have been
7 years.
Yeah, it may have been. I think it was Pixelmon at the time. Now it's Cobblemon. I think is the big one.
Yeah,
but I think there was like Pixelmon drama, and then they released this, and I was like, really? Like Nintendo, I know you're egregious, but you went after Pixelmon for this shit?
Yeah, Quest is
for your shitty mobile game, really?
Dude, I cannot even.
Dude, they would trademark sleeping if they could, and they would think it would make Pokemon Sleep like sell better whatever.
Normally, I'm the one here who like will push back on you, Matt. I
Really?
think Quest is actually worse than even you realize.
I mean, I played it for like a day and a half.
If you played it, then you do know how bad it is.
Yeah, I played it, and then I realized there was an autoplay mode, and I'm like, really? This is fucking stupid.
Wait, is there a way to turn autoplay off?
Yeah.
Oh, because I thought it was just on by default, and just that was the game, and I was like, the fuck?
No, you can. No, you have to. I'm pretty sure you have to turn it on. Yeah, or at least that's how it was when it launched.
I feel like it was just on for me by default.
Well, to be fair, there's not a lot of gameplay to it, so autoplay really takes away like the one thing you can do, like the one amount of agency you have.
What even is the gameplay in it?
You go around and like fight like wild Pokemon, I think.
Good
but
answer,
like in a grid system, like a really like Fisher Price mystery dungeon, if I remember correctly.
It's not
like if mystery dungeon, like the easy bake oven equivalent of mystery dungeon.
Dude, comparing it to mystery dungeon is such an insult to mystery dungeon, though. Like,
yeah, I think I'm insulting it more by calling it Fisher Price and Easy Bake Oven. I feel like it
deserves to be called that.
I feel like I insulted it enough. I think I made enough of a distinction.
It's so bad. It is honestly probably my pick for the single worst Pokemon game of all time. I don't know what game I would say is worse than it, in my opinion. Unless you want to go into like obscure shit.
I feel like that. I think I'm just trying to like. I think if I could figure out a way of wording obvious cash grab, I would just say something like that, like a game like that.
I have a bunch of thoughts now. One's kind of related to what you just said, but it's also one of the thoughts that I came up with. It's 2 ideas, possibly one. First one, Peak mentioned. Because every year we have like a game that we like, and it's like if it gets mentioned.
Is Peak not nominated?
It might be nominated for something.
Best multiplayer, I'm sure. You might want to double check that.
I think you are correct.
Pretty sure.
Repo? Is Repo
okay, we can take that away then. But the one I was thinking of just now, new Friendslop announced.
New Friendslop, okay.
Even though I hate that term, but
but there is there was a
And I think that kind of ties into what you were saying as new cash, as a obvious cash grab or whatever.
Maybe, but
people are going to see Friendslop as kind of the way to go.
Just to clarify, Friendslop being a game that is designed to play with your friends, but it's clear that not a lot of effort was put in.
No.
One common no. See, that's why I hate the term, because that's what slop is supposed to mean, but they kind of just took that out.
So what do you mean by friend slop?
Lethal
like
Company, Repo, Peak,
so just a game like
Phasmophobia,
that, not necessarily one that's like bad.
Where you're all working together for one goal.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The idea, yeah, I agree with Dustin. For some reason, that's the name the internet went with.
That's a shit.
Yeah, because there was like a meme that was like, it was like friend slop games versus, I forget the other one was called.
Yeah, but no, I like that. No, that's the way I want to play video games. That's the only way I play video games.
Friend-like. It was friend slop versus friend-like.
I'd go because way over friends.
Yeah, because that's typically like, I don't know if you ask like George or Stanley how I play Terraria, it was I sat in the house and talked to my friends because I didn't want to play.
According to the original meme, Peak isn't friend slop.
Is it not?
At least to them. So friend slop, no hard win conditions. Winning just means you get to play longer. The people you play with are the main focus. Gameplay is just a medium. Core gameplay often lends itself to moments, hype, scary, etc.
Yeah.
So it has supermarket together, I guess. Web fishing, content warning, repo, lethal company.
Web fishing, yeah.
Whereas friend-like has hard win conditions, shares strong similarities to friend slop. Gameplay mechanics can be more of a primary focus to having fun. Much more broad in its type of core gameplay. Can loosely define most games played with friends. Chained together, Jackbox games, Among Us, Guilty as Sock, Peak, pushing it together.
I mean, I would put all of them in one category. I think you're splitting hairs.
To be fair, that is what most people have done, but I just wanted to show you where the term came from.
I got it.
No one that actually uses the term friend
about it. I guess I never really thought about it, but like the first kind of game that really did something on that kind of a scale would have been some like Jackbox, huh?
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, I feel like
that's like a party game, though.
Yeah. You're getting into party game, which is already a well-established
fair
genre. I mean, maybe like the phone as a controller model, but
because like I know you could certainly make the argument like Lethal Company is the one that put like proximity chat.
Yeah, you could say like proximity chat.
Or Among Us.
Oh yeah, the Among Us proximity chat mod was really popular.
Oh, that was a mod.
Yeah.
I guess Lethal Company would have been the one that was.
And did the Among Us mod come out before Lethal Company did?
Yes,
probably. That's probably like one of the first big mods, right?
Yeah,
in Among Us.
Yeah, if I can think back, yeah, because I mean that's the only real mod of the game that I'm super familiar with. I know there's a one that the streamers are playing now that add like a shit ton of roles and stuff.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah, Lethal Company was released in 2023. The Among Us one was way before that.
Okay.
So do we like adding new friend slop announced? We take off chat disappoints us, replace it with that.
I say be the change you want to see in the world, and we just call it like friend-like, and we know what we're talking about.
Okay, so you just want to get rid of the term friend slop?
Yes.
So just to clarify, you're for it being on replacing.
I'm for the goal. I'm against the term friend slop.
How do you feel, Matt? About it being on the board and the title.
Because like you said, the word slop, especially in terms of gaming, has such a negative connotation with it.
I'm cool. I mean, I think from a marketing standpoint, it makes more sense to say friend slop. Just because
that's a popular term.
Yeah, I feel.
We're the only ones doing this bingo board.
I know. But I don't know. I would just do both. I don't know. Because if you I would do both because like there is a game that I thought was going to be friend slop, but now that I've learned the definition, I realized it would be friend like, which is that like rat the rat escaping prison game that was announced a couple years ago, I think, or a year ago. I forget what it's called.
I don't think I remember it, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, but I guess
recall what you're
But I feel like I would have called that friend slop. I wouldn't use the word in general.
Right.
I would just say game to play. But
game to play with friends.
Yeah. But I would have considered if someone had said friend slop, I would have been like, oh, that's one of them. But now that I know that really the main difference is end game, I feel.
That's what it looks like, yeah. Friend slop means you just keep all these again in reality, everyone just calls all of them friend slop now. Friend like didn't stick.
Yeah, in reality, it's fucking Twitter, so who cares?
Yeah. But the important part, are we cool with getting rid of chat disappoints us, replacing it with this goal?
Yes.
Is there not a... I mean, yeah. That's fine.
Is there something you want to say, or...
No, I thought we were filling an empty slot.
No, we had maxed out like 15 minutes ago.
I do remember. I remember that conversation now. Yeah, we can get rid of chat disappoints us.
Okay.
You know what? The world disappoints me.
Yeah, we'll get rid of chat disappoints us.
Honestly, what we should have done is replace chat disappoints us with chat impresses us with positivity or something.
They're like, oh my god, I support. Okay, if someone in chat says I support women, then yeah, we get to mark it off the bingo board. Let's go.
I really thought you were gonna say if someone in chat says I support Palestine.
I mean, we'll see that.
We're more likely to see that. That's one where you're more likely to see pro-Palestine than anti-Palestine.
Yeah. And Robert, I liked your idea of being the change you want to see in the world, but I think for simplicity, we're just gonna have to call it friend slop announced.
Ew.
Unfortunately, the change has already happened.
Ew.
It's just the name.
Listen, I don't like it either. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's just the world we live in. There's a lot of words I don't like.
Dustin.
And so for simplicity, I think we just have to.
Is that you send me the code and I can just change it before I send the code out to everyone.
Oh, so now being a terrorist is okay.